Well, this video is basically a little bit dedicated to Noraly, aka Itchy Boots, just because that was basically the inspiration for me to get a motorcycle and start riding motorcycle again after, I would say, probably 30 years. And of course also my friend Michael. So it started all that way, in a way that I, on YouTube before going to sleep, watching videos, and somehow she came up in my feed, and I started watching almost every episode from South America all the way to Alaska, and that really started make me thinking of maybe I should get a motorcycle. And when I was young, I really enjoyed riding a motorcycle, and didn't have so much money really back then, and there was always something else to do, and job and company and work and whatever. And 15 years ago I moved here to the United States from Germany, and I thought about it again. I thought, oh man, it's so easy to make a license over here. Maybe I should. But then I really never had anybody to ride with. I thought, oh, who I'm going to ride with? I don't really know anybody who rides motorcycle. And so it got put away in my head again for a while. And then it came up on YouTube, and I went to my buddy's Michael's house, and he had like a little vintage Honda CB500, I'm not sure it is. And I sat on it, and I thought, man, maybe we should start riding motorcycle. And then he sent me a message and said, hey, maybe we should get some big bikes and ride together. And that was basically the final thing that I probably needed to make a decision to buy a bike. And I have this bike now for maybe 3-4 months, maybe 4 months, maybe 5 months, maybe 4 months, something like that. And put 3,000-4,000 miles on this bike, and really do enjoy it. There's in the winter time in Texas, there's still plenty of opportunity to ride your bike. Unfortunately, most of the land is all private owned, and if you like to ride a little bit dirt road and gravel, I mean, they're out there, but I'm from Austin, and to get some dirt or gravel roads, it's at least an hour plus ride. Like this here's Sandy Creek for like 1.5 hours. And even here you cannot leave the trail. It's like basically says it everywhere, left and right, that land is owned. But you can drive through, and later on the road will switch to dirt, and it's a pretty nice road. I don't know how long and how far I'm gonna go today. I will film for a little while, and you guys just go along and enjoy the ride. I don't think Noraly will see this video ever in her life. But if so, thank you for the inspiration. And here we go. It's a funny little ride here. Oh, traction control, here we go. Oh. We put this to 2. I did something here to this dirt road lately. I was a little different last time. I put some soil on top. Yeah, this is all like pretty sandy here, like not really like sand, but this whole soil here is very sandy. It's called Sandy Creek, so no surprise. I mean, you can slowly cruising along and enjoy a little bit the landscape. You can keep going all the way for miles and miles. Or whenever you don't feel like anymore, you just turn around. somebody making a fire. I saw that already last time. They did burn off a lot of stuff here. I guess. No big deal, huh? Yeah, something is going on. Yeah, I mean, they're clearing out the side. No, for a reason, I guess, huh? Oh, I guess I arrived. But this road keeps going. Oh wow, today it's way deeper than it was before. Is it? Whatever. Let's go through. Alright. Alright. Gotta go this way. Not this way. I remember. I'm now with no map. Got my feet a little bit, huh? Oh well. It's gonna dry. There's one more water crossing here somewhere. Yeah, I remember last time I stopped there at that water crossing for a moment and took a few pictures. Here's another one. And basically somebody drove up to me. His name was John, I believe. Let me stand up here. And he basically, you can see here, it's like pretty sandy, right? Sandy Creek. And yeah, we talked for a little while, and then we did ride together through those water crossings here, and he was on a really good pace, I have to say. I had to, keep going quite a bit to follow up. Anyway, so he went all the way over dirt roads to Fredericksburg, and I was already riding for 4 hours at that point, and that was a little bit too much for me. So I rode with him from down here, maybe I think at some point in 30 minutes or so we will hit a pavement again, and that's also the moment where I probably then just stop filming. And this was just basically a shootout to Itchy Boots, Noraly. Pretty amazing if you really think about it, to go solo on a bike across the whole continent, South America and the United States. There are a lot of sketchy countries in between, and very, very impressive to me. In general, it doesn't matter woman or not, or a guy, whoever does that gotta have some courage to actually do this. I would be probably way too wimpy for that. But I do plan to go with my friend Michael to Big Bend this year and ride a little bit there and enjoy the scenery. It's about maybe 8 hours from us, or 7. And something I look forward to. And I have another friend, he has a bike now, or actually he has a bike for a long time. There was also something that always made me think. His name is Neris, and he always had a motorcycle. I always was thinking about it, maybe also riding a bike, but he is from Houston, and that's another 2 hours from where I am from. So yeah, that really didn't make the final decision. It was not enough for me to say, okay, I'm really gonna get a bike. I think a few things had to come together in order to, and also on top of that, I'm a pretty big guy. I'm not the typical motorcycle stature, like body type, I'm 195, like 6'5", 6'6" tall, and 350 pounds, So it's also very difficult to find gear for me, but that's for a different video, because I think I found a couple of good brands for those heavy, tall guys, what they can actually, what's also affordable, not custom made. And I'm gonna talk about that in a different video at some point in the near future. So let me see if I can turn my turn my navigation on. I was mainly curious how those water crossings are doing today. Yes, I know it's kind of a far ride from home, just for the 15-20 minutes dirt or whatever. But if you want to ride more dirt, there's plenty of roads here where you can actually, turn out and keep going. Dirt and gravel. Kind of makes here that surface is also, it's a little sort of paved, but there's that fine gravel on top, so you really don't never know. Here in the middle part, there's more of it. You gotta be a little bit careful. It's a little sketchy. Let me see if I can really quick turn my navigation back on. Ugh. Let's get out of here. Let's say we want to go home. It's another hour. Or maybe I want to go to my